to make sure that to give them the tools to fish it from the soft. We want to teach them how to fish and I think so that the nearby county disabled organization is engaged in farming. So that we would engage them, they provided what they need, and I think we'll be supplying them up to $10,000 worth of tools, equipment to use. So we're talking about rainbows, we're talking about hooks, we're talking about colors, we're talking about the wire fence, we're talking about the sea rice, we're talking about the plenty, the edibles, the potatoes, and we're also talking about paying people that are physically fit to help them to weed the farms and other things. So approximately will be using close to $20,000 in Nimba County to meet the needs of our people there.
Now, you go into Nimba, you go into Saclapie,
Sani Kwede and Kanta to be specific.
Now, how did you discover that the people need those sort of assistance?
So it is incumbent upon us as authority because about our objective, the functions that we should meet the needs of people from themselves in that condition. So as a director general, some part of last month, I took the initiative with Ban Lesson Director and other members of the authority that we went to Ganta to visit the rehab center. When we got to Ganta, the rehab center, we asked the manager of the rehab center that we asked them, they said that they've been lacking a lot of things. In fact, that no one had gone to the aid easily. So that we saw the condition, it was so pitiful. We saw the condition, it was something that was tearing. So I started them. A matter of fact, I had a service with them, and I know I'm also a deacon in my church, elder in my church. So I had a service with them, encouraging in the Lord. I told them about the healing of Jesus Christ. I even told them about the 10 lepers. So afterwards, I told them all these things, and I'm asking them to request. And they made a request to my email. When we got there, they actually in need. They're actually in need. So what we thought on is they are our brothers. So we thought on to meet their needs. And we came back, we had a discussion with the board, and the board approved close to $10,000 for the people in contact the rehab. Clothing, like I said, and we communicated with some of our partners also, with Great Commission also. For the issue of the farm, I think about monitoring the radio one morning, what driving the work, and your reporter called from Nehemiah County regarding the farm in Nehemiah County, this community in Nehemiah County engaging into farming and other things. So for us, like I said, we're running an empowerment project now. The project is to empower people that found themselves in this situation. Immediately, I called you and you gave the report on number. Immediately, the reporter gave me a custom number who is the head of the disabled community in Nehemiah County. So that I said to reduce it into email, and they sent that email to our offices and I think. During our board meeting, we presented the case to the board and they saw reason. They saw reason in helping people at the end of the day that are disabled to be able to go and fish for themselves and produce some produce that we as an authority will purchase and we can give out to people. I think. So immediately we'll move in. On Saturday, we'll be in Sani Kwede. We'll drive to the farm. The farm is about 45-minute drive from Sani Kwede to the farm. But we're going to carry all of the material that they need. The produce, the sea rice, the plenty, sand, all of this that they need. We'll move to the farm and we're going to pay people who will help them to do that farm. When they produce, the produce from the farm, we're going to purchase them. We're going to purchase them to distribute them to the home, the OH home, and other places.
Now, so when do we see you going to other parts of the country?
As we speak now, we will be in communication with the guys in Lofa County also. It is still organizing Lofa County. They're doing well. I spoke with Clarence Jackson. I got the guy number already. We ourselves, we spoke with them. We want to purchase oil, the rice and everything. So the authority going to purchase those oil they produce. I think they're all going to use for distribution. So we're going to move there also to ask them, make a request with them. What do you need to make the farm a really big farm? That can invest into the farm. We want to empower them. Talk about people who always want to be in the street. So we want to take them off the street. So we want to empower them and make sure that we give them these tools to work with. At the end of the day, the produce for that farm, we're going to purchase them. So we're going to go to Bapolu also.
Okay.
In Bapolu, they said they engaged into chicken farming. So they continue chicken farming. So we're going to move to Bapolu. Hopefully, in August, we're going to move to Bapolu and we're going to say to talk to them and think we can purchase those chickens and put in the farm and give them the working tools. At the end of the day, we can purchase the chicken for them and the eggs and all that we purchase for them and they go and sell. Make money from the soft.
Now, it seems that your institution is concerned and focused on rural empowerment than that of the urban.
No, the urban will be benefiting for the period of time.
Okay.
they didn't benefit for a period of time. But part of the guys in the urban area thing, they would take the money, they would benefit from the end of the day we see it in the street. There's no disrespect to them. There's no disrespect to them. As I speak now, I spoke with the guys from the group of 27. There's an opportunity for you. For a TVET university, a TVET area that we can pay the fees and give you the working tools to go and work with. But at the end of the day, they would take that money, they would not go to the school, they would go and sit on brush at the end of the day. And so what would they do, like I told you last time? Person we have 50% we are dealing with now. This every person, 50%, we pay those chaos. The mini boots already for them. And we place goods into it. We monitor it on a day-by-day basis. And one of them are doing well is the lady from the Orchid FM on Lim Street. She is doing that. She is doing extremely well. Extremely well. She's doing extremely well. I think. Whenever I pass to go to work, I talk to her. How's the business? She says, "Oh, boss, the business okay though." And I seen that her focus is directly on that business. I think. Okay. The guys in the urban area, yes, they're good, but at the end of the day, top and suburb, they will take the money, give the opportunity. That's when we see the guys in the street. So we want to focus on the guys in the rural area. Because the rural guys are prepared to do farming. They prepare to go to the TVET university. They prepare to do things to empower themselves at the end of the day.
Now, so are you structured basically to just cater for disabled, or are you extending your humanitarian efforts into other spheres?
No, we are structured. The objective of the Liberia National Authority is to generate revenue. Okay. And the revenue being generated from that place should be used for the disabled community, the OH, the orphan, and even the issue of cover so-called and so-called and thing. The last time the minister was in studio, I think there's a plea to that government. The local authority should be part of that committee, part of that committee, because the act that created the Liberia National Authority speak about that. I have had the meeting with Buddha already. We're going to make our contribution to that committee for the rehab center for our brothers and sisters in the street, and we're going to make a handsome amount with them. We're not got the amount on air already. We're working on it. But it was structured in the form that the resource, the proceeds, or the revenue from that should help people with afford themselves within the condition.
Now, the steering committee will need, I think, $13.8 million, if I'm not mistaken. How much you think you want to contribute?
Approximately with 30 annually, we give 10,000 annually. We can do that.
Okay, annually.
Annually, I'm in negotiation with the board now to talk to the board. I'm going to present the case to the board because the board is a high decision-making body of the authority. But I think the Liberia National Authority need to be part of that steering committee.
Now, since you took over the helm of authority at the National Lotteries, if you can recollect, how much do you think, or how much have you done for our people, not just in rural but urban, and putting value to it as well, monetary value to it?
So hopefully July 15 will be me 1 year at the Liberia National Authority. I was appointed June 14, nominated June 14, 2021. I was confirmed and appointed by the President of the Republic of Liberia July 15, 2021. We took over the Liberia National Authority for the first 6 months. We have about $80,000 in the budget for the outreach, and we spent all the $80,000. Presently, for the 2022 budget, that runs from January to December, we had $150,000. Presently, we spend almost close to $16,000. We have a person make the balance about $134,000. At the $134,000, is where we take all of these monies and things to meet our brother in needs. So a person make that we have spent almost close to we will spend what we spend and what we should spend about $250,000 in the 1 year period, one year 6 month period.
Now, going into 2023, I know you do have a lot on your plate. Can you share that with us?
Yeah. Going to 2023, like I said, we graduated from the urban city. Urban people, what would need, the need is
the focus now being
the regular ration thing. At the end of 2023, or the end of 2022, we want to empower people that find themselves in this condition. They should be able to find money for themselves. We want to make sure that, the country is gradually going to agriculture. So our focus is on agriculture. We're going to be in Sindel, we're going to be in Grand Crew, we're going to be in Cape Mount. We're going to go after people that find themselves within this situation. And we're going to empower them that they should have money in their own pocket to sponsor their children, their relatives, and the people. Go out those days that will always get them rights. For me, I don't think it's important to give people rights all of the time. After a few months, I think they're back in the street. So the guys in the interior, the guys in the far away area, I believe that if you go to them and talk to them, that's The project now in Nima, in Sunny Codina, is a pilot project also. Because I'm going to be in Nima on a monthly basis. Every month I go to Nima one time to monitor that farming project. So we is getting almost $10,000 into that project. We got the hook, we got the water gear, we got the raincoats, we got the fence, we got everything they need to use that soil and produce a food for that place that they can put money in their own pocket.
You're listening to the SMS, rated on the OBC 99.9. Our guest here is Mr. Reginald Nagbe. He's the head of the National Lotteries. Now, like you said, you are structural, and the art creating you also allows for you to do those sort of humanitarian work for our people in rural Liberia. But apart from that, what are other work or activities are you involved with? I'm talking about your institution.
Okay, like the institution, like I told you, is come with the authority to monitor all game of chess. Make sure that our children under 18 years old do not go and play in the game, gambling game. So we control all of the game, the winners, the toss bet, the bet to mass, the casinos, raffle draw. If today EFBC decide to have a raffle draw, he must apply for a permit.
Okay.
And we must give that permit. That permit will last for 3 months. You should pay $250 for application fee. Then, if you are giving race out, 20% of that race you could be given back to the authority in cash, paid to the account, not to anyone in the authority cash thing. 2, the authority should also invest into science and technology. So as we speak, we are working with our counterpart in Morocco to see how best we can get some of people training. 3, we want to generate revenue for government. So if the LRA today, someone go to the casino, you win $10, you're going to pay 20% of that $10 to government revenue.
Okay.
With the country arm of government LRA. So we are engaged into a lot of things, but our primary goal, our primary function is to monitor all game of chess. The casino, the slot machines, the sport betting, gambling, anything that do not need special skill to get the outcome.
Okay.
We monitor it, we regulate them.
How many of those games of chance you're making reference to, how many are they in this country?
Person who have 6 sport betting, we have 4 casinos, we have slot machines, we have 3 slot machines, but the issue of raffle draw, they know that our bigger panels are second, and Orange and Lone Star, whenever do the raffle draw, they have to come to us for permit, a raffle draw over 3 months. And anything that you want to do, charity, and raffle draw, you have to take them across, they pay for that thing. So we have 6 sport betting, 4 casinos, and 6 slot machines, and 3 slot machines and games.
So every time they organize something of that nature, they have to come to you.
For raffle draw, have come to us. For the sport betting, the raffle casinos and slot machines, you pay annually.
Okay.
You renew your lesson annually. When lesson expired, for a 1 year period, you come to your renewal of the lesson. When you come for the renewal lesson, you have to bring some source document that enable us to inform our decision that yes, Summer George Sport Betting Company is in according with the law. So you have to pay the amount of $400 to do a reapplication. We get the package, you go and fill the package, you have to produce a tax payment, like I said last time, your audited financial statement, your bank statement, your office space, your organization chart. That's all you got to do. I think we will review all the people who issue the lesson, but the lesson they pay annually.
Okay. Now you spoke about part of your responsibilities when you're doing the monitoring of those companies, those betting companies. You indicated that you don't allow for kids, especially on 18.
No, people on 18 years shouldn't play any game.
How effective, Mr. Nagbe, is this monitoring?
We get, like I said the last time on the studio, we have our monitors all around the place. Personally, we provided vests for them, the 2 shirts for them. Once I have my own vest in the car, all of the gaming sector. But you should understand so about that. The sport betting issue, you have to have the chaos. That means that POS machines, the small machines and other thing, people will be in the marketplace, it will be all around the thing. Like I told you the last time, the community have to take initiative. I gave an example the last time on Broad Street, when someone checks someone's phones on Broad Street, they post they play the power play, they post their phone. People will look at that bro, carry the person's phone, arresting him. we are creating a space that he will not run away with that phone.
Okay.
So community need to take the initiative. The laws are strict on the book. If and only if we catch, I will notice that this child is under 18, go to Starbed or go to Windows or go to Dorsbed, there's a fine. And the fine will be nothing less than $2,500. And we seize our mission. So our monitors are all over the place, but we're going to be everywhere at the same time.
Surely. That's the effectiveness I'm talking about.
Yes.
That you can be everywhere
At the same time.
But do you have the personnel, the number of people who you're supposed to deploy? Because by right, you should be everywhere.
Yeah, but the bigger department,
In line with your statutory mandate.
Some of the bigger department at the Liberia National Authority is the M&E department. We have more than 70% within that department. As we speak now, we opened a new office in Grand Bass already. The lease agreement has been done already. We have 3 presidents signed it.
Okay.
They went in Burma to us, so we should complete it before the July 1st, and they went in Ghana before July 1st, which complete all of those arrangement and things. So we try to spread out a little bit because the law says that there should be an office in every district. But do we have the resources for that? No. The ask is there should be offices in every district in the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
And the law says that. But do we have the resources for that? No. So we do it on a low scale. As time progressive, we open another office in the town or the city, major city. So that's what we are doing now.
Okay, we'll be opening the lines because I know you are here for us at 9:40. You got about 50 minutes. But give us an idea as to what are some of the challenges currently faced with in trying to carry out humanitarian missions or gestures.
Some of the challenges we face with, like I told you, is the issue about being truthful.
Being truthful?
Being truthful that our people that find themselves in this situation, I think. I'm not trying to bully them or anything, I know. When we give them an opportunity, they say, want to do this for you. You should want for that opportunity. But are they prepared to go for that opportunity? If we make a distribution, make sure that some of the issues we face with now, that's the reason we take a new step now. We want to go to the organization. Like one person being more than 5 organizations. Go to the Oro. You get more than 10 organizations on the Oro. This organization. That 10 organization, women in that 10 organization. So when you do distribution, I think there's a confusion every other time. So we ourselves take initiative. We get the food to Equipment 77. They will say, oh, the people that ate all the food. When you give it to Nuo, who is a new on disability, they put it on the food. When you give it to the National Commission on this and that, oh no, that woman will do this and thing. So what we're doing now, we call all of the parties, they gave it a full listing. As I speak now, we get almost 200 persons, 200 organizations. We should supply in July for the July 26th. We're spending about $60,000 for that supply. So we ourselves take our vehicles, rent trucks and everything to go to all of the offices and make the deposit to them.
You think by that you're going to erase the issue of people being disingenuous?
Yes, we did it last December. And at least people happy. The organizations, I think the parent organization was so mad that we did not get the food to them directly. But at least the issue that we had over the period of time was quenched a little bit. So they fed our president and they collected the food. There were a few organizations that did not have the opportunity to get food. When they came to us, we told them, okay, the next distribution you're going to get food. But I made sure that all of the this home in Monrovia, in Mesquite County, Nagbe, and this surrounding area, I think, collected their ration.
Okay, shortly opening lines. 1 year now, you shortly be. How much have you so far committed to the government's budget?
The
government's envelope.
Somewhat we all learned our 1 year achievement. I can say we scored A. Our 1 year achievement because we met an authority that was complete this every year. Actually, I think there was no system. There were nothing to policy paperwork. There was nothing to work with there. And the past guys that were there that before the president took over, took over, they had a system that they were collecting the money directly. They were not remitting the money to the account of the National Authority. So there were no policy paper done. the procurement policy, the HR policy, the finance policies, all the policy program was not there. But in cemetery that we get everything there.
Okay.
There was nothing there but accountability there. That their money was used directly in their hands and everything. The issue of monitoring and evaluation was not there. I think people there were collecting the money, additional machine to put the money in the pocket. But thank God to the president for his false starting that, thank God to the National Lottery Authority. I can still say that, when you go to the National Lottery Authority, we met cars that were there, were all down. People were often to get the cars and things, but go and see the cars, like the 4 pickups, they are brand new now. We took the contract, went through the procurement process. Today, our cars are brand new. We already get enough 4 new cars for the charity. Today, we have a system that they place fully internet. Today, we have a lot of computers, a lot of laptops in the place, and we have a stable electricity. We have a working relationship with everybody. All our departments are working fine and good. And we have given government the last 6 special budget yet, almost close to $500,000 in the budget. And this year we promised to give the government in revenue almost close to $1.2 million through taxes and everything. And we can set the boast and say, we come to our application and our objective, and we have served the people that fought directly on the district, the community, the orphanage home, the old age. We are giving them opportunity to work. We are giving them opportunity to work and make money for themselves. We have done a lot of things, so we can simply say my team at this year, my 1 year celebration was score A. I can still say A. I'm prepared for that challenge any day, anywhere, because where we met, where the city government met the authority, is no longer there. We have transitioned from being a place in the corner. We have exposed the authority to the public.
Okay, so let me open the lines quickly because we have short time. 0776 540 987 or better still 0880 514 096. Let me take this first call on the line quickly. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. John, and good morning to my brother in studio. This is Manjo. I call from Congoton. I'm officially there, woman. In Liberia, people do really can't officially there, people, but I'm from Imakante, all of my liver, I can live, I can find, I say, my brother went along with me, we have 14.5 acres of land that we are planted, cocoa. Can I get empowerment to be able to clean inside where we grow? Or if you want to see my place, I can show you the place where I receive you in the town, 30 minutes more, you get to the farm, you see the farm.
Okay.
And I beg you, I don't want to be in the street. I'm a disabled person, but I'm not living a disabled person. As usually say, even my name is on the lotto. The lottery wants to help. The money was sent there for assistance. But I'm talking about the cocoa business. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, the chief is listening. I'm sure you will.
You can take my number. He called me later with his
Okay. Thank you.
My number is 0347. Good morning. 94. 51.
Hold it down. And go ahead.
0347 94 51 5163.
Okay, 94 0777 94 51.
5163.
Okay, 60. Okay, thank you. Get back to you, I'm sure. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Dele Morris calling from district.
Let's hear from you, ma.
Yeah, my issue has to do with I heard you talking about giving disabled people opportunity that is giving them people the question is so the question is we have a lot of disabled institutions to Chiroka we have. I don't know if they have reached there without all of people that are capable. And also, and then the next question is how many people have you reached out that are not part of an institution, but they have their own mind, they are believing or determined to do something? How many of them have you reached out?
Okay. You'll respond to that 0776 540 987 or better still 0880 514 096. That's the number to call. Again, 0880 514 096 or better still 0776 540 987. You call out of those numbers, you are live on the SMS. Again, 0776 540 987. You can respond in the meantime to that call.
Yeah, so what like I said the last time, we engage institutions. Like she spoke about Jacob time. the place there, Jacob time.
Okay, quickly. Let me take this call quickly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mr. Bishop Junior.
Okay.
I took them from Magnifica and the law.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah, good morning to the studio guest.
Good morning.
I listened to you this morning, and you spoke negatively. When it comes to the issue of disabled, are you being with your analysis? Have you visited Magnifica? And I want to recommend to you that we have a lot of disabled in Magnifica. So I think you can come, you can reach out to them on the time.
Okay. Many thanks also. Many thanks. No, many thanks. Let me take this call on the line. This caller is there. I'm trying to see what I can get this caller quickly. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
I'm talking for the health tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to have the boss in studio because sometimes they get a company and I'm working after all those things based on the human working relationship with all those gambling companies. And when you enter one of the corporate, sometimes well, they're working for the 30,000 at the end of the month, phone will get all that money. So I really want to know whether they can visit all those betting companies too and look at the human work that they do for the company because the company will just find you for no reason. So they can be sitting out of the office thinking that this betting company is behaving good. And it's not true. So when he gets tell us the relationship between he and the betting company there, and then seeing how those workers are working for the betting company, then he better explain to us.
Okay. Okay. You made your point already. Let's leave it at that. Let's take this call on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, I didn't call it for my.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my concern has to do with like I heard the director talking about getting people from out of the street and then by empowering them. So I want to know if they having to empower some people that they think that they want to get them from out of the street, and when they empower them and they not from out of the street, how will they know?
Okay. He's taking note to respond. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Damascus Friday, and I call from Dallas Dallas Market.
Mm.
Well, someone I want to extend. Good morning, Mr. Nagbe.
Good morning, Damascus.
I would like to extend our thanks and appreciation to you for your job. Well, it was not a mistake that the president took on you to have this challenge because you are competent enough to do it. I'd like to say thank you to you and your staff for the job well done. I know that years to come, you will do more than that. I just want to be grateful to God for you and continue serving your country with diligence. You're a patient man and God will continue to bless you. Thank you very much.
Many thanks. Let's leave it at that because let's go back to our studio guest to respond to some of those concerns, and we allow him go so that we'll continue our special on the election in Lofa. Yes, go right ahead quickly.
Yes, somebody. They thank you to Damascus first, and the lady that called for Damascus. Like I said, we monitor tools that we give the empowerment program to all of the time. I think there are 4 persons in my giving that benefited from us already there. So on the Monday basis, our monitors go around and ask the market, are you 2 days in October? And nothing if she was the woman that called for the cocoa farm. We work with organization.
Okay.
We are going now to Nagbe County to meet the Disabled Association of Nagbe County. If she can get in contact with the Disabled Association of Nagbe County, we can find a team, a collaboration, a cooperation that the farm she talked about today, people of that kind, can go and work on that farm and make money.
They can form a cooperative.
Yeah, and farm and make money from that farm.
Okay.
We are not here to work with not individual, we work with people, group of people. I think. So she spoke about someone asked about that. Check out time that people that on our radar they benefit from all of the time.
Okay.
As I speak, in July 26, 8 counties going to benefit from the process, from the process. 8 counties, most of Mesorado, Bassa, Mangibi, Bome, Cape Ma, Papolo, Pont County, and Nagbe County. 8 counties going to benefit from our ration and from our supply. This July 26. Our dream and aspiration is to see our best to empower our people. For me, I don't find pleasure in giving people food all of the time. That's the reason my team and I designed this project to empower our people that find themselves with the capacity. 1. 2, there's a clarion call to our people that find themselves within the situation. and only if you are prepared to go to a TVS school, get the organization, get to know who is the Youth on Disability Republic of Liberia. Come to us, we'll design a program for you that we can pay your school fee, we get you all of the working tools to go see how best you can acquire a knowledge that can help yourself for tomorrow, then sitting in the wheelchair or in a stroke to go and beg all of the time. Our dream, the reason in the wisdom of our people, they created authority, is to see how best to generate revenue. The revenue should use to empower you. It's not just to feed you, but to empower you and to help your children and yourself. So the authority has been working on a period of time. So we have been doing a lot of things. There are challenges at the authority, but the challenges are going to fold our hands and complain about them. Then why we accepted the job? Why we signed up for the job? We accepted the job to mitigate or to see how best to quench or to quiet down some of these things that happen within our sector.
Many thanks.
The issue again with employment, I think. So we go look for a case where I'm in a place, they only the code.
Okay.
If you are employees, there's a situation that kick off at the office, I think. But the authority, when you find them, someone for us, like I told you last time, as true a challenge, as everyone, as any operator in the sector, I think. For us, we do not have interest of putting money in our pockets. Our interest is Mama Liberia. Our interest is Liberians. Our interest is to see our people from this level to another level. In as much that the sector have employed more Liberians than any other sector in the Republic of Liberia. The gaming sector, both formally and informally. We will encourage people, we have a situation with your workplace, write the authority, and we'll call them, and we'll have them sit down, we'll have the conversation.
Okay.
And as we speak, thank God our inspection is healing, some good foods. We call in our people, the operators, we call them operators. They're coming in now, we have a meeting with them. There are other people that have, because whenever you have additional machines, you have to declare all the machines you have. There are people that did not declare the machines, all the machines, they declare some and they kept some. But we should find them. But this time around, we call them in, we try to reconcile, we say, gentlemen, we saw additional 5 machines, go and pay for the 5 machines. The next time you do this, we're going to fire you. That's how we want to work in the sector.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Because we need the resources and things to help our people.
Sure.
Enough for ourselves to have the place running. So I think we'll be in the beginning of the time. We have the money now for the land. The land now, our lawyers and things are checking out to the land. We want to build something at the end of the day, 2023, that the president can point to say, when I was in my first tenure, I built a structure here.
Sure.
We're here to work for the people. In as much that we want our salary, our own salary to get in our pocket, we want to work for the people. At the authority today, ask the chemist operators, I think. Before them, they want to go directly to individual. But now the access, it should be paid to the funds. The salaries, the lesson fees are now being paid directly to the account of the National Authority. That's the reason you see all this thing happening. But before then, that's the one segment people are benefiting for it.
Thank you for the major reform. I think you've initiated that and you did extremely well. I'm sure posterity will judge well.
Exactly so, Sobo. Thank you for the platform also. I think I want to say thank you for our many listeners for all of the calls and things, all of the challenges. We will address them. I want to say thank you also to the board of directors of the National Authority and all of my employees, even down to the cleaner. I want to say thank you to them for their efforts, for the teamwork. The last 1 year, we did it. And I think we do more than what we did for the last 1 year.
Okay.